All right, in this video, I'm going to teach you how to heal from mold sickness. I've been mold sick myself. I'm in some groups on Facebook. I'm not going to name the groups, but I've been in some groups on Facebook. I am in at least one group on Facebook where I heal from mold illness. A lot of people are in that group for years and years and don't get any healing. And I've healed myself from mold sickness. And a lot of people don't know how to heal, and a lot of people are being scammed and conned and made to believe that they need to pay some specialist a lot of money and go to the clinic, which is not necessary all the time. I didn't need to go to some clinic or buy some super expensive big form of medication or something like this to heal from mold sickness. Uh, I lived for years in a house that had a mold problem. I've had more health problems than that too, but in this video, I'm going to teach how to heal from mold sickness. And everything I said, disclaimer, everything I said in this video is my personal different opinion, not taken as medical advice information. If you got a health problem, consult a licensed physician. Talk to a doctor for making change your diet, lifestyle, supplementation, medication. Okay, talk to a doctor for stopping to take any supplements, medications. So, I don't make scripts to prepare things. I have the knowledge in my head, and I'm going to go live and teach people how to heal from mold sickness. I'm going to teach what I've done to heal from mold sickness. At first, people's minds are more easily changed by observation and argument. I'm going to show you. I've seen other people do this. They've taken 6 years and spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to heal with clinics and stuff. And they get a little bit improvement. They show before and after pictures, how they used to look like mold sick. And I've done it free from home. So, before and after. And I have even better pictures, like I could be my underwear model, for crying out loud. So yeah, anyway, things you can do to heal from mold sickness. Shout out to Shane in the chat there. I do. I'm teaching people how to heal from mold sickness. If you don't know what mold sickness is, it's if you live in a house that has mold growing inside of it. You know, mold, if you buy vegetables in the supermarket, sometimes it has mold on it. And that's not black mold typically, but there's some molds that are strains that are more toxic than others. And I think you're going to rate so much look different. Yeah, anyway, so there's people that get sick. I've been sick myself. People get sick. There's a lot of people, hundreds of thousands of people, at least in America, possibly at least a million that would identify self-report as being mold sick. And I know how to heal from it because I've healed myself from it, doctored myself to better health. And this is one of the competencies that I have. I know how to heal from mold. And I don't need to prepare or write a script or something like this. I have the knowledge in here. I'm going to share it with you. And if I would prepare and write down a script, maybe I could roll down the video and it can be shorter rather than sitting and racking my brain in real time. But I'm going to go live and teach people how to heal from mold sickness. So things that I've done that have led to me healing from mold sickness is, one, most importantly, titration to bowel tolerance. If you're mold sick, you need to titrate to bowel tolerance with vitamin C, following Cathcart's titration to bowel tolerance protocol, which I'll put a link in the description to. A protocol outlining how to make those vitamin C, more specifically titrating to bowel tolerance vitamin C, which is if you have a health problem, I recommend people who are sick to take double bare minimum 3 grams of vitamin C a day in divided doses, 1 gram 3 times a day. Now, more likely that would be better for people that are younger, but for adults, I believe people really need 6 grams of vitamin C a day, 6,000 milligrams of vitamin C, pure ascorbic acid, either in capsules or vitamin C water. So one thing, I will teach in this video how to heal from mold sickness without going to clinics or specialists, how to heal from home as I have done. Now, often you want to move out of the mold house, okay? But some people, they move out of mold house, a lot of them, and they're still sick for years after having lived in a mold house. So you want to get out of the mold house, okay? And here's what you should do. Now, you should start taking this advice. If you're like, no, I'm living in a house right now, and it's going to take 6 months until I can move or something like this. This is something you can start doing when you're still in the mold, but ultimately you get out of the mold as soon as possible. So one, titration to bowel tolerance with vitamin C. Titration to bowel tolerance, daily titration to bowel tolerance vitamin C, following Cathcart's titration to bowel tolerance protocol, which I'll put a link in the description to. Okay. One, that's the most important thing. Titrate the bowel toxins with vitamin C. Two, vitamin C detox flushes. Doing vitamin C detox flushes, which is similar to a coffee enema. It's similar to an enema where if you take a significant dose of vitamin C, you will induce a liquid bowel movement. A vitamin C detox flush is what it's called. And how you do that is you mix 20 grams of vitamin C into half a liter water and 10 grams of Dr. Oetker food grade bicarb baking soda to make pH neutral vitamin C water. And you drink it in a single dose. And then you wait. And within an hour, 99 out of 100 people doing that will have a liquid bowel movement, the diarrhea, where their bowels empty themselves. So what I've been doing to heal from mold and other health problems, I also cure my asthma attacks, improve my allergies and things like this. A lot of people that have mold sickness have had the same problems that I had, asthma and MCS, like allergies to chemicals, multiple chemical sensitivity, and other things. Mold gives you neuroinflammation. Mold carries mycotoxins, and mycotoxins can cross the blood-brain barrier, and it will give you neuroinflammation, meaning brain inflammation in the brain, which is responsible for a lot of these psychological symptoms that people report, like rages, similar to PTSD, like rages, inability to concentrate, sleeping problems, depression, migraines, things like this, brain fog, confusion. A lot of that is due to the brain inflammation that the mold gives you. So, one, Mike Saha's healing from mold protocol in short, and I can perfect this and make it even better. But what I will say in this video is enough to give somebody healing from mold. Okay, and I can optimize it and make somebody heal even faster, possibly by adding a lot of details. But what I will share in this video is enough. One, titrate the bowel tones of vitamin C on a daily basis. Two, utilize vitamin C detox flushes, or at least one C flush a week, which is what I just explained to you. Take enough vitamin C to give yourself a diarrhea, and it's like an enema. And after you get a vitamin C detox flush, you don't take any more vitamin C after that. You hold off for 4 to 6 hours at least after having a C flush, or you will reflush, okay? And you don't want to keep having diarrhea for like 2 days. You can get dehydrated. So titrate the bowel tones vitamin C. 2, vitamin C detox flushes. I used to do them on a daily basis. I used to start my day with a C flush. And now I do at least one a week, vitamin C detox flush. But when I was the sickest, I would do C flushes more frequently. So at least one C flush a week, vitamin C detox flush, on top of the daily titration, the bowel tones of vitamin C. And what I recommend you to do is to buy ascorbic acid powder, pure ascorbic acid. Okay, there's good and bad forms of vitamin C. Ascorbic acid is ascorbic acid. And what you want to do is buy ascorbic acid crystals. Because if you're mold sick, you're going to need more than the recommended, what I recommend as for healthy people, baseline dosing, like taking 6 grams a day. That's for healthy adults, 6 grams a day, 2 grams 3 times a day, or 1 gram 6 times a day. But for people that are sick, you're going to need to titrate the bowel tones, which means you're going to have to use a lot of vitamin C. And for an economical reason alone, it makes sense to buy it in bulk. So what I recommend you to do, and I'm going to show you how to make vitamin C water in this video. You buy ascorbic acid powder in bulk. This is a kilo can that I bought on Amazon. This is Dr. Oetker's sodium bicarb. This is the Vidosig. This is what I buy, ascorbic acid. And this I bought on Amazon. And you can't say I'm shilling. I don't shill for a certain company. What I tell people to do, I don't have financial connection to anybody. Okay. I buy the cheapest kilo of vitamin C I can find on Amazon. The reason I bought on Amazon, I bought on other places before, is I bought a Amazon Prime subscription, which means I get a free delivery. It's like $10 a month for the Prime, and it gives you access to like the Amazon equivalent to Netflix, Prime Video, and free home delivery on Prime items, things like this. So I buy the cheapest kilo can of vitamin C I can find, and for me over here in Sweden, it's some German brand, Ascorbin Säure, okay, Vidosig. And in America, when I open up Amazon on an in private page to show the American Amazon, there's other brands that are cheaper, and I don't see this show up there. So whatever is the cheapest kilo can of ascorbic acid, pure ascorbic acid crystals that you can find on Amazon, I recommend you to buy that. Okay, so it doesn't matter what brand of vitamin C it is, as long as it's pure ascorbic acid and crystals. Maybe I will write a book about this, how to heal from mold or something like this, self-published on Amazon or something like this. Maybe I should. Anyway, here's the point. I'm making a video now. And this is not I'm not going to make it 6 hours and say everything that I've done, but what I'm teaching this video is enough to give you healing, and then it can be optimized so you heal faster and things like this if you do everything that I've been doing. Okay. No, there's some things that I do don't recommend, like smoke cigarettes. That's one of the only things that I do that are not good for you to do. But it's like all the other things that I do. So you buy ascorbic acid in bulk, a kilo can, or 2 500-gram bags, or whatever is the cheapest ascorbic acid you can find in bulk. And it's simple. You search vitamin C powder or ascorbic acid powder. Ascorbic acid is vitamin C. Vitamin C is ascorbic acid. It's like water, aka H2O, H2O, aka water. So it doesn't matter what brand. You want the pure ascorbic acid, and you search ascorbic acid powder or vitamin C powder, and then you click the product and make sure it says vitamin C is the only ingredient. You don't want tablet, you don't want effervescence, you don't want ester C, you want pure ascorbic acid crystals. And it doesn't matter what brand it is. Buy the cheapest powder you can find, vitamin C powder. And then you get this, what I buy, Dr. Oetker sodium bicarbs. I'm going to teach you how to make the vitamin C water for vitamin C megadosing now that I've been using to heal myself from all other health problems. And this is the same water you use to give yourself a vitamin C detox flush that I talked about previously. And this will be a C flush dose that I'm going to make right now. Okay. And this is the same formula that you use no matter if you're going to need 200 grams, a 200-gram mold sickness problem, if you have a 300-gram a day mold sickness problem, or 50-gram a day, which would be rare. I would expect that most people are going to need way above 30 grams and more likely 60 plus grams a day. But it's still the same formula, meaning it's 1 part this, 2 parts this, and no matter what the strength is, if you make 20 grams or 10 grams of vitamin C water, or 40 grams of vitamin C water, or 60, it's still the same formula. So use half as much food grade Dr. Oetker sodium bicarbonate soda as ascorbic acid to make the peach vitamin C water. What is the reason you add a bicarb? Primarily because ascorbic acid is an acid, so it would be similar to drinking raw lemon juice if I would be putting in only the ascorbic acid powder. Okay, and since you're going to be drinking throughout the day, that's how you make lots of vitamin C, not a single dose a day. You're going to have this running over your teeth. So it's bad for tooth enamel. Like you wouldn't want to drink raw lemon juice all day and sip on it because it's bad for tooth enamel. And some people have sensitive stomachs. It can be sensitive. It can be harsh on the stomach, the acidity. So here's a tablespoon and a heaping. So it's always heaping. A heaping tablespoon is approximately 15 grams of ascorbic acid, and a heaping teaspoon approximately 5 grams. Okay. So if you want to make 5 grams of vitamin C water, you add a heaping teaspoon and half a teaspoon of sodium bicarb. And if you want to make 15 grams, which is a flush dose, vitamin C detox flush. So this is how to do the vitamin C detox flush that I showed you. Heaping tablespoon of ascorbic acid powder, vitamin C powder, into the water, and you fill the glass to a third or 50%. Use a half liter water. Now I'm showing you the detox, but it's the same formula for making vitamin C water for sipping on it for the titration of bowel tolerance. Okay. You fill it to at most half because it's going to effervesce the acid reacting with the base like an effervescent tablet. And when you make high concentrate, it can bubble over, so don't fill it all the way up to the top. Okay. So that's a heaping tablespoon of ascorbic acid. This is the Dr. Oetker sodium bicarb. And I've looked at Amazon when I made videos before coaching and showing people how to find vitamin C and how to make vitamin C water. In the American market, they have a different design. Okay, I think it's blue or something like this. But it's the Dr. Oetker food grade sodium bicarb, aka baking soda. And I use half as much sodium bicarb. Okay. And it will start to effervesce now. See? So this is why I told you not to fill it all the way to the top, because if it would have been filled to the brim, it would have been bubbling over now. Okay, so you fill it a third to 50% with water, ultimately filtered water, which is another thing I recommend people if you're mold sick to get a water filter. Brita filter, I buy the Dolphy filter, which might only be available in the Swedish or European market. But I've seen one on Amazon that they have the Brita filters, might be similar to what I buy the Dolphy. And it's bubbling now. And then you wait until it calms down a little bit, and I take the spoon and then I stir it. And then you stir it until there's no powder left, and you can see that, okay? Unless you use like a coffee cup and we can't see through it. But if you're using a glass, you just stir it until it stops bubbling and there's no powder left visible in the liquid. And now you have pH neutral vitamin C water. And you could use this, meaning if I would drink this now, 9 out of 10 people, if they drink this, like top it up, okay? This is how you do it. Now you top it up, okay? So now I have half a liter of vitamin C water, 15 grams of vitamin C in here. And if I want to do a C flush, which is what I recommend you to do before, I will drink this, not sip it throughout the day, but I will drink it in one go. Like drink this in less than 10 minutes, finish this class in less than 10 minutes, and then I would be expecting to be in the bathroom with a diarrhea within 60 minutes. That's vitamin C detox flush. You know how people talk about coffee enemas. Unless are you people gay? If somebody hears this video and they're like, I do coffee enemas for good health, and they're a guy, and then I go, it's like there's a way without shoving tubes up your rectum and pumping liquids into your ass that you could have the same effect of emptying your bowels and like flushing out everything in your stomach. Okay. And they go, no, I'm still gonna do it. It's like maybe it sounds like you're gay. I'm not saying anything about gays in this video. I'm saying if you're gay, maybe you should come out of class to let people know I like to shove tubes up my ass because I'm gay. Okay. I'm being a little bit facetious. But basically, these people do coffee enemas, and they don't know that they could have the same effect of emptying the bowels and flushing out everything in the guts by taking something in the mouth, drinking vitamin C water, 15 to 20 grams. I would say 98 to 99% of people get a detox flush within an hour from taking a 15-gram dose of vitamin C. And some people that are really sick, have a lot of bacteria toxins in the stomach, heavy metal toxins, something like this, they might need 20 grams. I would say 99% of people will get a C flush from 20 grams of vitamin C. And 98 to 99 at most will get a C flush from 15 grams. So most people get a C flush from 15 grams of vitamin C, the strength I just made. Now, for some people that have a lot of bacteria toxins in the stomach, heavy metal overload, general health status, the sicker you are, the more vitamin C you can take and hold. So for some rare people, you might not get a flush from 20 grams. And then you can try, like, I'm going to try the C flush, try with 15 grams, lowest effective dose. If you want to do a C flush, what I just did, heaping tablespoon ascorbic acid, half a tablespoon of sodium bicarb, and drink that, and then wait. And then a warning that the diarrhea is about to come is you get the boss music, as they call it, that tells that shit is about to go down, literally. You get like the rumbles and gas in the stomach. That indicates you should get close to the bathroom because you're going to have like a evacuation of your stomach. That's a detox flush, vitamin C detox flush. So that's how to do the detox flush. And this is the same way that to make a dose of vitamin C according to Cathcart titration of bowel tolerance, which I will put a link to. So remember, what I recommend most importantly, first things first, for people who want to heal from mold sickness, you need to titrate the bowel tolerance with vitamin C every day. Intermittent C flushes is what I recommend. That's what I've been doing to heal myself rapidly. And you could do at least one C flush a week. I used to, at times when I was the sickest, to start my day with a C flush. Okay. And then that really helped me to rapidly heal. And this is the same like the formula for the titration of bowel tolerance. So the days that you're not getting a C flush and you titrate the bowel tolerance, like bring yourself up to the goal level of vitamin C and aiming to stay at that goal level, like right below the C flush level. That's how you heal vitamin C. That's Cathcart titration bowel tolerance protocol. I'm going to put a link in the description to that PDF document that outlines how to use vitamin C for healing disease. And I can help with diseases that are not listed there. He gives like 10 different health problems and like suggests that like you can expect for this health problem to need this much vitamin C a day in these many doses. And today, this was in the 70s or 80s, this document was authored. And today you can expect to need more vitamin C than he needed, meaning people today are sicker, there's more toxins in the environment, there's more stress, etc., etc. And people are more vitamin deficient, possibly. So for different reasons, people need more vitamin C today to have healing effect than people needed to have a healing effect at the time of the document. But still the formula, like how to use vitamin C to treat disease, it's still effective, okay? It's like if you write a man on how to penetrate tank armor, maybe what to, it'd be like hit it with something hard moving fast, okay? And now you'll be, tank armor is thicker and more strong. So you'd be like, you need to hit it with something moving faster and even harder, understand? But it's still the general formula of how to use it, okay? How to have this effect. So daily titration of bowel tolerance vitamin C, how to heal from bowel. You can take my advice, or you can go waste your money, $50,000 on specialist clinic, or you can heal yourself like I did, being your own doctor at home. Okay, because the people in the groups, they don't go to big pharma hospitals. They say they go there and they can't help them. Okay, so then it's all alternative. Some alternative medicine person is going to get you up, hook you up, whatever you do. It costs a lot of money. I'm teaching you how to heal yourself at home, and I'm not rich. I'm on disability. Okay, and I've been able to afford to buy the supplements that I need to be able to heal myself from mold sickness, all these other problems that I have. So this vitamin C water, to show you how to make, use the same formula for titration bowel tons every day. The days you don't do a C flush. If you would drink this in one dose in one go, less than 10 minutes, that's how to do a C flush. Okay, so let's say you want to do a C flush every week. Okay, now in the morning you wake up, you do this, you mix this up, you drink it, you mix it up 15 grams vitamin C water, half as much on the bicarb, you drink it in, finish it in 5-10 minutes. Okay, and then you wait, and within an hour you should be on the bathroom. So you could do this in the weekends if you have a work or something like this. And then after the C flush, you don't take any vitamin C for 4 to 6 hours. And then you're more careful with vitamin C after that, because you might get a reflush if you take more. Okay. And obviously you want to know how to hydrate and what you can do to hydrate. Either you can buy commercial electrolyte powder to help you hydrate after a flush. And that's also something else you need to know, how to hydrate safely if you're a mold sick person, because you're going to be doing detoxes. So I'm going to recommend some other things like detoxing by sweating and the C flushes, which will make you lose liquid. So something that you need to know as well is how to rehydrate. And this is what I buy. It's the Pureness electrolyte powder. Okay, Pureness electrolyte powder. Another recipe, natural do-it-yourself rehydration drink recipe I've taught is you get coconut milk, and I have videos. Maybe I'll make another one, but I have videos about this. You get a glass bottle, you fill it with a little bit of water, you add Himalayan salt and or some other natural salt like mineral sea salt. Okay, Himalayan pink salt is good for that. So you add a little bit of water, add 1 to 3 grams to a liter of Himalayan pink salt. You stir it around, spin around to get them to mix in. Then you add coconut milk, stir it on a little bit more, and then top it up. That's a natural do-it-yourself rehydration drink without the aspartame and chemical sweeteners and all this stuff, and the carbs and things like this. So, titrate the bowel tones, daily vitamin C, intermittent C flushes, and I told you how to do the C flush, and then I taught you how to hydrate in less than 1 minute with my words only, without showing you. Okay. And on the days you don't go for a C flush, let's say you do every Friday or every Saturday you do a C flush. Well, I taught you how to do it. You do this, drink it in one dose, less than 5-10 minutes, finish it. You have diarrhea. Hydrate after that in one of the ways I just recommended, a good electrolyte powder or the natural do-it-yourself rehydration drink. And then you don't take any vitamin C for 4 to 6 hours. And okay, because you might get a reflush if you take more. And then the other days, you make the vitamin C water for titration bowel tolerance, and you don't finish it in one dose. You sip it and you bring yourself to a level where you have a little bit of gasness in the stomach and loose stools if you go to the bathroom. Okay. And I'm not going to hold you by the hand and explain every detail, because you need to improve your competence. Okay, I'm teaching you how to learn how to do this, and I'm not doing any favors by. It's like take a DJ by the hand. I give you enough information. You have to learn how to titrate the bowel tolerance. Okay. And if somebody else, you can look into this information about titration bowel tolerance, vitamin C, use vitamin C to heal health problems, which applies to any health problem. You can search Andrew Saul vitamin C. Now, he doesn't replace me where he's better, but he's another person you can listen to if you want to. Here's the thing. But there's some things that I talk about and none of these other vitamin C or vitamin experts talk about. Anyway, here's the point. Detoxing. I would recommend that you do niacin boosted detoxes. So first of all, anything that makes you sweat helps you to detox mycotoxins and other toxins. Iron. A lot of people have iron toxicity. They have too much iron in the body. Anything that makes you sweat helps you to detox. Your skin is one of the main detox pathways. So sweating detoxes you. It's simple. So anything you do to break a sweat and keep sweating helps you to detox. If that's exercising, if it's a sauna, if it's a hot bath, a detox bath. That's what I've been using. Detox baths and exercise that make me sweat and keep sweating to detox. Um, but you can also, if you got a sauna at home or something like this, you can use a sauna. So detoxing. Now, on the topic of detoxing, that also includes you uh, eliminating as many daily toxin exposures as possible. So most people, the shampoo, if you got mold sickness, you need to stop all the toxic chemical hygiene products and home cleaning products before you get the MCS. Okay. And if you have it, especially, then I don't have to tell you, you will know that I can't use these commercial hygiene products because I reacted. But you need to stop using the toxic chemical, fragranced, perfumed, like what most people use to clean their home, countertop cleaners, shampoos, hand washing soaps, what they use to clean the floors. Switch to natural Lepo soap, which you also can find on Amazon. You go to Amazon, you search natural Lepo soap. That's what I use. And that will replace the shampoo. You will replace the sink, whatever you got in the sink to wash your hands. It will replace the, you can use it with a mop and wringer to clean your floors, the Lepo soap. You can use it to hand wash pots and pans. You can use it to clean countertops, get a sponge, some warm water, rub it on top of the Lepo soap bar in the kitchen. Clean countertops, stove tops, things like this. So a Lepo soap, you can buy a multi-pack of Lepo soap, 3-pack, 6-pack, 12-pack, 8-pack, whatever, multi-pack of Lepo soap on Amazon. Whatever is the cheapest, really, that's natural Lepo soap without chemicals. And they will tell you, like, organic, natural ingredients, only natural ingredients, no chemicals, no fragrances, and things like this. So switch to that. You want to cut out sugar. Okay. Go low to no sugar. Often you quit it cold turkey. Okay, you want to get as close to 0 grams of sugar a day. That's also crucial. Sugar competes with vitamin C for absorption, so you get less healing power from the vitamin C if you're eating sugar. The more sugar you eat, the less effect you get from the vitamin C you're taking, and the more vitamin C you will have to take to have effect, good effect. I recommend that you start fasting, like what I do, 16/8 fasting all the way up to OMAD fasting, which I do 99 and 100 days. Okay, and you might want to get into the keto diet too. A lot of your problems are traced back to inflammation. A lot. You have inflammation, and eating food that doesn't give you inflammation and fasting can help lower inflammation of itself and autophagy. It can have a detox effect, fasting. So what I do OMAD fasting. I've been doing that for years. 99 out of 100 days I do OMAD fasting. And that's helped too. Ultimately, you do OMAD keto fasting. You combine OMAD with keto. The detox methods. So here's the niacin boosted detox method that a lot of people don't know about. So you can do a detox bath or a sauna or exercise, anything that makes you sweat, IR blanket, whatever you do to make yourself sweat. And your time is to get a nicotinic acid niacin flush while you're sweating. Okay, so right before you get into the hot bath or the sauna or the you start exercising, you get flush niacin, and you time it so you get the niacin flush while you're exercising. Okay, nicotinic acid flush niacin will take enough it to give a niacin flush, which gives you better circulation, which boosts the detox effect. So that makes you detox more from anything you do to detox your body. If that's a detox bath, sauna, exercise, you detox more, push out more toxins, you detox more effectively if you have a niacin flush while doing it. Okay, and for most people, 50 to 100 milligrams of nicotinic acid flush niacin will give them a niacin flush if they never bought niacin as a standalone supplement. Okay, and you can get, I recommend Solgar. Solgar has 100 milligrams nicotinic acid flush niacin. You can search Solgar flush niacin or Solgar nicotinic acid. And it will say on the bottle, can induce a flush while heat sensation. That's what you want, the flush niacin. And 50 milligrams, try 50 milligrams. And you can take it if you're fasting or something like this, on empty stomach. You're going to take a detox bath, something like this. Or exercise, you can take some fat to buffer it a little bit, like just one omega-3 capsule, one vitamin E soft gel, one omega-3 fish oil capsule, and then the 50 milligrams of flush niacin, and swallow it down with water. And that should be enough to give you a niacin flush. And then the more often you do a flash, the more you're going to need. You build up tolerance to it, like caffeine or something like this. That you're going to need more and more flash niacin, high amount to get a niacin flash. So starting out, I needed 50 milligrams to get a niacin flash on an empty stomach. And the more after some time, I needed 100. There will be a whole tablet. So the Solgar niacin is 100 milligram tablets. You can cut it in half with a razor blade or knife, something like this, and take half of it. You can put in coffee or tea. Okay, it's niacin is heat resistant. It's one of the most heat resistant vitamins. So vitamin C gets destroyed by heat and loses its power if you like would boil it or something like this. If you can't like boil water with vitamin C in it, because it's going to destroy the vitamin C inside of it. But niacin you can put into a cup of coffee. You can make a cup of instant coffee and put a half a flash niacin tablet in there, pour on the boiled water and stir it, and it's still going to have effect. So starting out, I needed 50 milligrams of flash niacin, and after a while, I needed 100. So that would be a whole tablet. Okay, so starting out, I cut a tablet in half. Eventually, I needed 100 milligrams. Later on, needed to up it to 150. Later on, 200. So I take tolerance breaks too from niacin to keep myself from getting tolerance, because I got to the point where I needed 500 milligrams of flash niacin to get niacin flash, and eventually you stop flashing because you build up some tolerance to it. So I would recommend that you keep yourself to at most one niacin flash a day, just so you don't build up tolerance to it too quickly. So that's the niacin boosted detox method. And the niacin flash, since I talk about it, Abraham Hoff recommended you tell people, if you recommend a niacin flash, that you tell them about the niacin flash, the heat sensation. They might think, oh, I'm allergic to this. I feel warm in my face, something like this. They might get worried. Now, in my experience, niacin lowers cortisol, the stress hormone, so you're less likely to have a panic attack thinking you're having some kind of medical problem because of the niacin flash. But still, so the niacin flash that I told you, the effect is it boosts circulation in the body. So you're sitting there sweating, and it toxic in the bloodstreams to your skin and pushed out through the skin, through the pores of your skin. So that's part of how the niacin helps you to detox more effectively. It boosts circulation. So vascularity. If I get niacin flash now, I've done it live on YouTube, where you see here, I get niacin flash live, take niacin and I wait, and then I start feeling the heat in my face. So that's part of niacin flash. We get a heat sensation in the face and spreading through your torso. If you get a super flash, that would be like a whole body pretty much. But lowest effective though to get a niacin flash, okay, you get a heat sensation in your face spreading down your torso, like your shoulders a lot of the time, down to your chest pretty much, okay, above the belly button, and it starts in the face a lot of time. You will have a gentle, like tingly itch, not like a painful allergy itch, but like a gentle kind of like tingle itch. It's also associated with it. So that's a niacin flash. You'll feel warmth in your face, and you will notice it has a vasodilation effect. A vasoconstrictor shrinks a blood vessel, and a vasodilator enlarges the blood vessel. So niacin has a vasodilation effect. So if I would get a niacin flash right now, you would see the forehead vein pop out and get bigger. As a matter of fact, I got to get a niacin flash while I'm making this video, and you can see it for yourself. Okay, while I'm doing it. So now a message from my sponsors. I'm joking. I'm gonna make some coffee, and I'm gonna make the niacin. Now I don't have the Solgar niacin tablets. I bought 500 milligram flash niacin capsule from Amazon. And after taking a tolerance break for a while, I needed 500 milligrams, which I stopped buying the Solgar because I couldn't get a flash from 100 milligrams anymore. I don't want to take 5 tablets. So I bought the capsules, 500 milligrams. And after taking a tolerance break, I could get a flash from like a third of a capsule. Open the capsule, emptying a third of it into a cup of coffee, something like this. So I'm gonna make a cup of coffee and get some niacin. Put it niacin. I'm actually gonna make it here, so I'm gonna show you how I get it. If I can find it, yeah. Here's the flash niacin I bought on Amazon. I think the other stock. I looked for them again. Swanson niacin. Okay. Tastes like a bowl with a bowl of water. Here's the filter pot. And while I was in the kitchen making the coffee, I'm going to show the nice and flush. And I'm going to get one live. And since I talked about the rehydration drink recipe, I'm going to show you that too. The natural do-yourself rehydration drink recipe, how to do that. Somebody wrote in the chat, do you take protein, Mike? Yes, I do. Everybody takes protein. It's just a matter of how much. I make a protein shake, a super shake to my OMAD meals all the time, with my OMAD meals. I do OMAD fasting 9 out of 100 days. A lot of times I make a super shake. And some of the protein in my meal, my OMAD meal, my only meal in the day, is from a protein powder. Whey isolate or vegetable protein powder. I've been changing it up. And some of it is from the food, like meat, for example, meat and or eggs. Here's the flash niacin. So here's the coffee. Here's a metal straw I'm going to use as a stirring spoon. Here's the flash niacin. And for you, as a rookie niacin taker, to get a niacin flash, it should be enough 50 milligrams. So you can buy the solid bar, 100 milligram flash niacin, nicotinic acid flash niacin. You get one of those tablets, 100 milligram per tablet. You cut it in half with a knife or razor blade, stuff like this, and you put it into a cup of coffee. That's one way to take it. You could also take half the tablet and swallow it. So here's a 500 milligram flash niacin capsule. And a third of that should be enough. Let's get a nice flash light. That should be enough to give a nice flash on an empty stomach. I didn't eat today. I did take my grandpa's wake up lots of supplements. Okay, next up. Here's the water. I'm going to show you how to make the do-it-yourself rehydration drink. Here's the water, filtered water. Here's Himalayan salt. Add at least 1 gram. Himalayan salt contains electrolytes. I'm in incredible shape considering I work out less than 10 minutes a month. I work out less than 10 minutes a month training, meaning things that people, I'm in better shape than 34%, than 90% of 34-year-old men. Okay. And considering the shape that I'm in, how little work I put in, the reason I start flexing is for a while I thought you one of my trolls, because sometimes the trolls will be like, you need more protein, Mike, you look skinny, stuff like this. And I think they know that a lot of times people that are in good shape, like bodybuilders even, that are huge, will feel like, I feel skinny, stuff like this. They'll have like some kind of a body dysmorphia. There's a lot of bodybuilders that they start getting in shape and they get hyper focused on them. And then it's like they're like, no, I feel skinny or stuff like this. So I think that could be it. But sometimes my trolls be like, Mike, you need more protein. You look skinny or something like this. You look skinny, Mike, you need more protein. And it's like gaslighting. So that's why I started flexing on it there for a moment, because I thought maybe it's one of these trolls. And I'm like, oh, okay. So considering how the shape that I'm in, putting less than 10 minutes a month of work, meaning I'm in better shape than 90% of 34-year-old men, which I am. And most men that have my body, they put in maybe an hour a week in the gym. Okay. And I work out less than 10 minutes a month muscle training, meaning anything you do to build muscle, like push-ups, sit-ups, squats, body weight exercises, or lifting weights or pulling cables, and like anything you do to build muscle, less than 10 minutes a month for the last years, like 3-4 years. Anyway, here's the point. I put in the Himalayan salt. This is coconut milk. Now I've diluted it somewhat, added some filtered water to it. And you add the coconut milk. This is not rocket science. It doesn't have to be like exactly, okay, to the centiliter. You put in at least a tablespoon of coconut milk in a liter bottle, a gram at least of Himalayan salt, and then you top it up with water. You get a natural dehydration drink. I also use the electrolyte powder. And that's more effective in rehydrating you, in my experience, but it's more expensive and so on and so forth. Magnesium, vitamin C. Most people have health problems because of being vitamin C deficient. Most people are vitamin C deficient, I believe. So any health problem, any issue, anything affect your body negatively indicates you need more vitamin C in my view. So for muscle cramps, make sure you're hydrated. People that are dehydrated, have electrolyte imbalances, can give you muscle cramps. I would say take a B complex every day. Uh, get at least 6 grams of vitamin C every day, divided doses, 2 grams 3 times a day. Take magnesium, triple magnesium complex. Make sure you're not dehydrated and replenish your electrolytes. It depends when are the muscle cramps manifesting. Post exercising. Okay. Yeah, every trash talk is a friend of mine. So anyway, here's the point. I'm gonna get back to what I was talking about. I started sipping on the coffee. I put in about a third of the 500 milligram, a third to a fourth wing it. So I do like a third or fourth of a 500 milligram flash niacin caps. And I remember I built up tolerance to this. So for you, teach you how to do niacin flash, the detox flash. You out there, mold sick person, I'm teaching you how to use niacin to boost the effect that you have, the detox effect, or whatever you do that makes you sweat. So something you do to make yourself sweat helps you detox, push out mycotoxins out of your body, and iron and other toxins, chemical toxins, different types of toxins. The skin is on the main detox pathways, urination too. So part of what I've been doing to heal from mold and other health problems, detoxing. So sweating, doing something that makes myself sweat and keep sweating for a while. If that's exercising, cardio, or detox baths, which I've been doing. That helps you detox, first of all. But if you time it to get a niacin flash while sweating, it makes you detox more effectively. Okay, that's why I call it niacin boosted detoxes. So you can get a cup of coffee. You, as a person, never take a flash niacin before. Buy Solgar 100 milligram flash niacin tablets. You cut it in half. Okay, around 50 milligrams should be enough as a rookie niacin taker. You never taken niacin as a standalone supplement before. And you can put in coffee or tea. Okay, half the tablet. Make instant coffee. And then you drink it when you get ready to get in the detox bath, the sauna, or start exercising to start sweating. And then you time it so you get the niacin flash while you're sweating. Okay, and you get the increased heart rate, especially if you're exercising with the bath, your heart rate goes up. And the circulation goes up from niacin flash. And it helps you from different ways. It helps you to detox well. Okay, and I would recommend you already. I told you to start taking mega dose vitamin C titrating to bowel tolerance, so that will up your antitoxin power. Meaning, when toxins get released and circulated in the body, things like this, you have vitamin C, the antitoxin in the bloodstream, which is good for you. Okay, what I would do is add electrolytes to the drink, because you might be flushing, you're drinking, you're sweating, and you're drinking water, and you're flushing out salts and you're not replenishing electrolytes. It could be you're drinking enough liquid, but the liquids you're drinking are not containing enough electrolytes, minerals, things like this. And it can actually make it worse. So if you have a little bit too little magnesium, a little bit too little of the B complex vitamins, this and that, and you drink more water and sweating stuff, it can make you lose good stuff. So you need to start taking supplements. Take a B complex every day, 6 grams of vitamin C every day, a triple magnesium complex supplement, and add electrolytes to what you're drinking. You could do this, for example. This could help. And we're going to see if I get a niacin flash from this amount. But remember, 15 milligrams of flash niacin should be enough to give you a niacin flash the first time you do it. You can put in coffee, tea, or swallow it. Now, if it's cut in half, around tablet, it could be a little bit too jagged, so maybe want to chew on it or something like this. Now, you might have some sublingual absorption then too. So I notice if I chew a niacin tablet or put it in my mouth, I get a flush even faster. It goes almost directly into your bloodstream. I believe it's absorbed, in your mouth. So much absorbed in your mouth before you even swallow it. Similar to nicotine, when you smoke cigarettes, cigars, people can get nicotine if they don't do deep inhalation. They just have the smoke in the mouth and they absorb some nicotine, or nicotine pouch they put on their lip. So the nicotine gets absorbed through the tissues in the mouth. You don't even have to swallow it. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep doing this video, and I'm expecting to, I would say 90%, expecting to get a nice flush at some point in time. I'm gonna finish this pretty quick. The coffee. I'm gonna finish the video where I'm done saying what I want to say. I don't give a crap if it ends up being 6 hours. I decided to give enough information in this video to help somebody heal from mold. Now, what I already said is enough. Okay. But I want to make sure there's nothing I forget that is important. Another thing that I recommend that I didn't do yet myself today, okay, is nasal rinses. So if you have mold, chemical sensitivity, get a stuffy nose. A lot of people that have been mold sick get multiple chemical sensitivity. You get a stuffy nose, or you're still living in a house that has mold in it, and you get a stuffy nose and irritation. Get a nasaline monoject or equivalent. So if you can use to flush the sinus out with salt water, something I do on a daily basis, at least one day. What I use is a nasaline monoject, and that's better than a neti pot. The neti pot works by gravity, where you put it in the nose and you tilt your head. And sort of, this one is better. I'm going to show you. This, and I'm getting the nice flush right now, within like about 90 seconds of finishing the cup. I'm already still feeling the heat start here and here, my cheeks and my forehead, the crown of my skull, like the top part of it. So I'm getting the flush quickly. So this tells me, yes, I'm already feeling it come on, which means I took enough nice and give myself a nice flush. And you're going to see, look now, and you're going to see when the nice and flush really comes on. It's a full-on niacin flush. You're going to see these veins in my forehead pop out, proving the vasodilation effect of the niacin. Anyway, this is a nasaline monoject. I don't know if this is available in the American market or not, but if you can find out the same thing sold by another company, okay? It's not like it has to be a certain company for it to work. It's not like a magic symbol and like it's the words on it that make it work, okay? But this is a nasaline monoject, which is better than a neti pot in my view. And how it works is, you can have, if this was salt water, okay, I could pour up salt water in it. And how I fill it, I have a glass bottle. I make my homemade salt water, like you boil water to make coffee. I boil up water, and then I put salt, white table salt. I only use that topically or flushing sinus. I don't use table salt in cooking. I use natural salt. But white table salt, iodine table salt, iodinized, iodine enriched table salt, white salt. And I run a teaspoon of that to a liter glass bottle. Pour up the water a little bit, and you can use like some kind of kitchen towel so you don't burn yourself. Hold a glass bottle, spin it a little bit to get the powder to dissolve, and then you top it up, and then you let it cool off, and then you have salt water, and you can use this. And I put it how I do. You could get a cup like this, dip it, and then pull it up with a plunger. Or how I prefer to do it is I take it like this, cover it with my pinky, and then pour it up from the top with the salt water, and then put the plunger in there. And then you put it in your nostril like this, and you push on it, and it shoots up liquid. This nostril comes out the other nostril. You can see the vasodilation effect of the niacin now. You can see the blood vessels, the veins, as promised. See? This is the vasodilation effect in larger blood vessels. The bodybuilders that get on stage and they want to be as vascular as possible, they do all kinds of things to get vascular before they're going to get on stage. If they don't know about it, maybe they should get into niacin flushes too. There might be some bodybuilder that knows it and he's like, doesn't want the other guys to know. Because part of it is like, I have no bodybuilders that want to be as vascular as possible. So this pops up your veins and makes you more vascular, niacin flush short term. 15 to 30 minutes. Okay. So if you're bored Mr. Olympia and you want to be as vascular as possible, do all these things to get a pump and then all this stuff you do to get more vascular as it is, maybe you can look into the niacin flash too. Okay. Because it makes you more vascular. Don't even have pump or have exercise, but the veins are popping out. See, same thing on other places. You can see, okay, whatever. Yeah. So, nasal monoject, flushing your sinuses out, can help, especially if you're still living in a house. Like you're mold sick, it's like we're still living in our house. We're looking to move out, but we're still living in the house. It's important you flush your sinuses out. I would say at least one time a day, ultimately 3 times a day. Like in the morning, 3 times a day, flush your sinuses out with salt water. And that can help get out mold spores out of your sinuses. That's one of the ways that you can absorb mycotoxins too. It's like you inhale it into your nose, and you have the mold spores in there, and they're in contact with like tissues, whatever, they can be absorbed through your nose. Even if it doesn't go into your lungs, the things that are trapped in your sinuses, it can absorb into your body. So cover the niacin flush. And so basically this is what I've been doing before getting the detox bath. So if I was right now off, I'm going to do a detox bath. Fill up the hot tub, take a shower first, clean myself off, fill up the hot tub, and don't wash yourself with some toxic chemical shampoo so you're poisoning yourself. Most people have to use the shower. This is why I tell you, mold sick people, you got to stop using the commercial chemical hygiene products and home cleaning products. Okay? Switch to natural Eposoap. So I could have taken a shower, Eposoap, clean myself off, get a bathrobe on that wasn't washed with toxic chemical detergent powder and softener, okay, and then fill up the bathtub and then wait for it, and then it's like I'm getting ready to get in the tub, get a detox bath, and I will do this with the coffee before getting inside of the detox bath, and maybe bring this with me to hydrate when I'm sitting there sweating in the bathtub, and I would finish the coffee, okay, get in the bath, and then I'll be getting the niacin flash while in the bath. So here's the blood vessels to carry any toxins, see, and then it's sweating. So that's nice and boosted detox, and it could also be exercising. Whereas I get on a shirt, I start moving around, and I time it like this. So that's nice and boosted detox. Okay. I also cure my asthma attacks. Could throw away my Ventline inhaler. I didn't even have to stop smoking. Cure my asthma attacks, and could stop using my asthma inhaler, and I didn't have to stop smoking. That's the power of my knowledge, like the medicine that I know and practice. You can cure asthma attacks, respiratory conditions, while smoking. Okay. Anyway, I don't recommend smoking, but it's kind of like somebody can lose all this weight and they're not cleaning up the diet or something like this. Like they have to be knowing something that's really powerful. That is like they're eating so much and they're still fit. Okay, they have to be doing something very right. Okay. Anyway, here's the point. We covered the most important things: titration the bowel tones, vitamin C, detox flushes, heal from mold sickness, and the niacin flush. You can, if you watch this video, you can have a pen and paper, and it's possible that I make another video in the future and make it even better. I like to optimize things. I make a video. It's like, yeah, it's a video. I made a 2-hour video. I taught people things. If somebody mold sick finds this, they can heal themselves from what I said in the video. But it's 2 hours long, and then maybe later I go, let's make another one, aim to make it 30 minutes long, and then okay, something like this. So like, oh, I can also bring up this other thing. It's not that it's lacking something needed. Like what I've been saying is enough to get somebody healed. But it can be like optimization. That it's like you can heal even faster if you also do this, and this, and the other thing. But I focus on the most important things. Okay, other supplements you should be taking if you're mold sick. Megadose omega-3 fish oil. Okay, vitamin E. You want to get on your problem is inflammation. Okay, you want to do things, put less stuff in your body, give you inflammation. I told you in the beginning of the video, get as close to 0 grams of sugar a day as possible. Cut down on the sugar, often cut out completely. Start megadose the vitamin C, daily titration of vitamin C. So summarize what I've been saying so far, how to heal from mold. 1, stop the sugar, cut down the sugar, cut down, cut out openly. Go low to no sugar, little to no sugar, as few grams of sugar, as close to 0 grams of sugar a day as possible. 1. 2, titrate the bowel tolerance every day, vitamin C. 3, intermittent C flushes, vitamin C detox flushes, at least one a week. Okay, I used to do them on a daily basis when I was the sickest, and I believe that contributed to my rapid healing. The other thing, the niacin boosted detox methods. Okay, anything you make yourself sweat, exercising, sauna, IR blanket, bath, hot bath, anything you make yourself break a sweat, you do to detox, time it with a niacin flush. I told you about niacin flush. Right now, I'm feeling the niacin flush. What am I feeling? Heat in my face and spreading in my torso. And then you can have a light, like itchiness. Okay, and it's like a tingle itch, not like a painful allergy itch or something like this. Okay, where it's like a gentle, like tingle itch. Okay, that's niacin flush. And Abram Hoffer talk about niacin flush. He would say when he recommended to people, like make sure you tell them about niacin flush because people might get scared. Like you tell them take flush niacin, and they take flush niacin. They're like, oh, I start feeling warm in my face. Maybe I'm allergic to this vitamin or something like this, and they get worried. So it's okay. Anyway, it's the point. What else? Other supplements. Mega dosing omega-3. Okay. Mega dose omega-3. 4 to 12 capsules omega-3 a day. Okay. 4 to 12 capsules, meaning standard strength. If it's not like some hyper, super concentrate or something like this. But run-of-the-mill omega-3 fish oil, 4 to 12 capsules a day. Okay. 4 to 12 capsules a day. Vitamin E. So in simple, you want to take a lot of things that lower inflammation in the body, and you want to reduce the amount of things going into your body that cause inflammation. Sugar being one of the culprits, like main culprits. And the toxic chemical, hygiene products, and house cleaning chemicals that I warned you about. And I told you how to switch to natural episode. And I'll tell you what I do. You don't want to wash your clothes. You want to limit the exposure. This is what I teach people, but it's like extra important, these things, for people that have health problems. Okay. So you want to stop using the shampoo, conditioner, shower gel most people use. You want to stop using what most people use to wash themselves in the sink, wash their hands, and what most people use to clean countertops and wash their clothes. This that contains chemicals, okay, that can give you inflammation. Bad stuff in there. Switch to natural Aleppo soap. Multi-pack, search natural Aleppo soap on Amazon. You can find it. Buy a multi-pack, 3-pack, 4, 6, 8, 12, okay. You buy it, and you can put one in the shower, use that shower. You can put one in the bathroom sink. You can put one in the kitchen sink. You can have one that you use when you mop and wring your floor. Okay, so these replace all these toxic chemical hygiene and home cleaning products. Now for the washing machine, what I use for the washing machine instead of the toxic chemical detergent, the softener powder, and softener, is I use bicarb vinegar. The same bicarb I use to make vitamin C water I use to wash my clothes in the washing machine. And bicarb vinegar. Now, if you want to switch to that, you want to make sure you wash out your machine before you start pouring your vinegar into it, because you don't want to mix the vinegar with the detergent chemical residue that you might have inside the tank. Okay, so depending on what type of washing machine you have, top loader, front loader, whatever, you might on my washing machine you can detach the pull out detergent softener compartment. You can take it out of the machine and take it to the shower and then rinse it out. Okay. So if you can do that, you do that, because you're going to have like it's been absorbing, like soaked in with the softener chemical. So it means if you rinse it off, you still smell soft perfume from the softener. And if you look inside the machine, it might see like white powder residue inside with the detergent powder. So you want to pull it out, wash it in the shower with a hose. Okay, clean it out. This is how to make the switch if you have the type of machine that I have. And if you're not a retard, you can figure out how to clean your machine, like I figured out how to clean my machine. Okay. But for my machine, pull out the pull-out compartment that you have detergent and softener in, detach it, and I take it to the tub, warm water in the shower hose, and 360 clean it out thoroughly. Okay, to wash out as much I can the residue from the softener and detergent, and then in the hole that the compartment comes out of, there might be some things in there. So you can get a water bottle with warm water, not hot because it's plastic, okay, but warm water, like above room temperature, above. And you can use that to spray inside of it, like wash down any detergent residue that's inside of the top of the machine, and have it go down into the machine. Okay, like one of these, you spray it in there, and it's made to have water inside it, so it's not going to break the machine. Okay, then you put the detergent box back inside. And then you wash the machine on the highest heat setting to kind of steam clean it internally. like empty. You wash it empty on the highest heat setting to clean it. And now you're ready to switch to the bicarb vinegar cleaning method. There's different ways you can do it. I mean, you could just throw the bicarb on top of the clothes and pour the vinegar into the tank and wash it, and that could be enough. Like you just have to figure out how much vinegar and bicarb you have to use to get it clean. How I do it, I open the machine, I throw bicarb on top of the clothes in the machine, close it, the detergent box, and then I have caps, plastic caps from vinegar bottles upside down that I fill with the vinegar. And I pour vinegar into the softener compartment too. And it gets the job done, cleans my clothes, removes stains, bad smells. Okay, all it doesn't do is add the poisonous chemical perfume responsible for the smell. Okay, so it does everything but add a good smell to the clothes, which I don't care too much about. Um, I'm not willing to sacrifice my testosterone levels and my IQ and things like this for my clothes smelling good. Okay, where was I? Supplements. Supplements you want to take if you're a mold sick person. Other supplements that I recommended earlier. Megaros omega-3 fish oil, vitamin E, curcumin ginger. Okay, you want to take a lot of anti-inflammatory supplements. Turmeric, ginger, curcumin, at least 500 milligrams curcumin. Some people say quercetin. I say curcumin. 500 milligrams curcumin a day, at least. Okay, I've taken at times 1,000, 1,500 milligrams, but at least 500 milligrams of curcumin a day, capsules preferably. You want to take ALA, alpha-lipoic acid, possibly resveratrol. Okay, most important, you don't want to like major in the minor stuff. I mean, the most important, you want to make sure you can titrate the bowel tones with vitamin C. That's the most important thing. And ultimately buy liposomal vitamin C2 and take a sachet of that a day. And then if you have money over, you can buy like optimized by taking these other things. But you don't want to get like spend all your money, spend all your powder on the vitamin C. Okay, put all the powder on the vitamin C. Most importantly, you don't want to be like, not going to titrate the bowel tones every day so I can buy more resveratrol or curcumin or something like this. Okay. So most important is vitamin C. You want to take curcumin, ultimately on top of that, 500 milligrams a day. Also omega-3. You want to take vitamin E, turmeric, ginger, ALA, NAC, and N-acetylcysteine. Okay. And with NAC, you start low and build up because some people can get nauseous, like almost like a Herx, quote unquote, reaction when you start taking NAC. Okay, so you take it low. If you buy 600 milligrams NAC caps, for example, which is what I got, you start out by taking one a day the first week, and week 2 you can go to 2 a day, and week 3 3 a day. Okay, this is 600 milligram N-acetylcysteine that I buy off Amazon. So if you buy 6, and a lot of the ones that you buy the NAC are 600 milligrams, and you can start out week 1, take 1 with a meal. Okay, so even if you do fasting, do OMAD, and you take 1 with the OMAD meal. Okay, and if you eat breakfast or lunch, you take it with that to buffer it a little bit. If you take an empty stomach, it will make you nauseous, especially starting out. So week 1, 1 capsule, week 2, another capsule, week 3, 3 capsules. If you want to like get on 3 capsules a day, you don't start with 3 capsules a day. You start week 1 with 1, week 2, 2, week 3, 3, and you take with a meal. Okay, and if you get to 3, you don't have to take the 3 with 1 meal. You can take like 1 with 1 meal, 1 with the other meal, 1 with another meal if you eat more times a day. So NAC, curcumin, vitamin E, ALA, turmeric, ginger. Okay, I buy these capsules here. Curcumin plus ginger. And then I buy standalone curcumin. What else? Yeah, you want to take a lot of supplements to lower inflammation in your body. And it's simple. Less inflammatory stuff into your body, more anti-inflammatory stuff into your body. And vitamin C is one of the anti-inflammatory powerhouses. And I'm enjoying the nice and flush. I can feel it spreading through my face, down my shoulders, and even to my biceps. I'll be right back. I'm gonna do the flush. I'm gonna do the nasal ones. I'm gonna make a video later on and put a company on blast because I bought a martial arts training dummy for $500, and when it arrived, it was missing crucial components. Meaning I couldn't assemble it because it was a bag of stuff that was supposed to be in there and it wasn't in there. $500, and I'm not a rich guy. And it comes, and I've been waiting for this for a long time. Okay, and it comes, and I'm going to assemble it. It's like it's missing things that you need to assemble it and be able to use it. So I'm going to put them on blast. I'm going to make a video calling them out publicly. Use my social media and Instagram and Facebook to post the logo of the company and and hashtag the company. Okay, hashtag the company and put them. I'm going to keep doing it. Okay, I'm going to keep doing it. It's like if you buy it's for me being on disability, having $1,200 a month, my income. It's like for you buying a car. If you buy a car, home delivery, and it arrives without the car key, okay, you buy it for like $300,000, something like this. And it's like you buy the car, $30,000. It's like, I'm excited. I've been waiting for this car and saving up for it. And then you get it, it's like there's no key in it. I can't use the car. There's no key in it. Okay, and it misses the lid to close the gas tank or something like this. So I can't use the car. It has no key. Has no lid for the gas tank. Okay, it's infuriating. Anyway, and it's like they're gonna send content. Yeah, it was supposed to come with those things. Okay, we'll send you a new bag, and it's been 5 days. And they sent it with DHL. I didn't arrive yet. I'll be right back. I'm gonna flush my sinuses. Where the hell did I put the here? I'm actually gonna show you how to do this. So here's the salt water for the nasal rinses. And I make this by putting, like making instant coffee. I had a kettle, an electric kettle. I put a teaspoon of white table salt in here, approximately. Sometimes more, like 2. Here's the nasal moderate syringe. I fill from the top. This is salt water. If you're squeamish, you can tune out now. Oh, gross. This got water coming out of his nose. Okay, stop washing. That's you. Here it is. Do like this. Put it in one nostril. That's how that works. So I start with one, shoot out there, goes up, comes out the other one, and then blow my nose, which I didn't do now because it's not the sink, it's small. And then the other one, blow it out. Do that 3 times a day. This is another supplement I recommend. On top of the daily titration bowel tones vitamin C, I would recommend you invest in liposomal vitamin C. Take a sachet of liposomal vitamin C a day. You can find it on Amazon. You search Live On Labs liposomal vitamin C. In Europe, it's marketed as alternate C. Now, you don't want to buy this and not buy the ascorbic acid powder. So if you don't have a budget, you don't buy only this. Okay, you want to make sure you can titrate the bowel tones with the vitamin C. Yeah, so I bought a punching ball, and when it arrived, I started assembling it. I opened it, and there's a small red Ziploc bag that's broken, and it's empty. And I said, what the hell? And then I thought, maybe I can assemble it anyway. It looks like I'm missing some parts. Maybe I can assemble it and use it anyway. I tested it without it, and it kept falling off, and then put it back, and it kept falling off. So no, I can't use it. I'm gonna wait until I get it if and when. Yeah. So don't take it for fucking granted. Okay. There's people that what I've been teaching for free in this fucking video is like you can get faster healing. There's people that charge you $5,000 or more to go to some clinic, some specialist can help with the fucking shoemaker, this or that, whatever the fuck they do. And this is more. I'm better at healing you than a lot of these people. And hyperbaric oxygen, expensive. I've been healing myself without these expensive things. You can do. I'm gonna end this now. I'm gonna think about it. There's something I forgot. Well, I told you already, it's enough to heal you from mold sickness. So to summarize it, healing from mold, Mike's healing from mold protocol, page 1, or level 1. It is like optimally one even faster healing also do this, but it's like the one. Level 1. 1. Go low to no sugar, as close to 0 grams of sugar per day as possible. Mega dose vitamin C. How? Titration of bowel tones. Titrate the bowel tones vitamin C every day. Intermittent C flushes. At least one C flush a week. At most one a day. Okay. Detox, niacin boosted detoxes. If that's a bath, whatever you make to make us sweat time with a niacin flush. Eliminate these toxic chemical home cleaning and hygiene products. Clean up your diet. You might want to scan yourself for food intolerance and try going gluten-free and lactose-free. Gluten-free, low to no lactose. Don't supplement with iron and calcium. Okay, if you got a multivitamin that contains iron and calcium, I would say take at most 3 a week. And if you're looking for multivitamin, you look for one that has as little iron and calcium in as possible. And if it has like a small amount of iron and calcium, the multivitamin, take 1 to 3 a week. Don't take one every day. So most supplements that I buy, I take like 3 times what it's recommended on the bottle. And that's not, oh, you're crazy. I believe they put it too low. Okay. So the curcumin, the niacin, I say take 1 capsule a day. I take 3 a day, at least. The curcumin gene that says take 1 to 2 a day with a meal, I take 4 to 6 a day. Okay. The niacinamide says take 1 capsule a day. I take 3 grams, 1,500 times 6, so at least 6 500 milligram capsules a day to have the effect that I desire. Okay, to reach therapeutic effects. You can't expect healing from sub-therapeutic amounts of supplements. Okay, it'd be like if you bought ibuprofen. It says on the bottle, for neck pain or toothache, take 25 milligrams ibuprofen a day. Okay, this is what they do to the supplement company, the supplement bottles. Okay, it will be like if the big pharma drugs, ibuprofen 400, and you need 400 milligrams to have therapeutic effect against pain for most people. It would be like if somebody, FDA goes, no, you had to take 25 milligrams of a day. They say, oh, ibuprofen doesn't help with pain. You can't use ibuprofen to lower pain because it's like the people go and take a tenth of what. Okay, you can't reach therapeutic effects by sub-therapeutic amounts. Anyway. But so my point is this: people listen to my streams and watch my post-wake up supplement doses and things like these live streams showing the supplements that I take and talk about it. You can tell, okay, this guy takes a lot more than the bottles recommend, and what other people say, like, oh yeah, you need this much. But some things I don't recommend even microdose with. A multivitamin, I don't recommend it to megadose. And I don't take a multivitamin. I take 1 to 3 a week. And if you're going to get a multivitamin, look for one that has as little iron and calcium as possible. Little to no, ultimately no iron, no calcium. If not, so you're looking for a multivitamin. and you compare them, you look for one that has as little calcium and iron as possible. So if you look on Amazon, multivitamin and minerals, something like this, and you're looking at one that's got 50 milligrams of iron, look at the other one's got 7, and then one has 100 milligrams of calcium, the other one has 25, something like this. You go for the one that has the lowest amount of iron and calcium in it. A lot of people have toxic levels of iron and calcium in it. So going low to no lactose can help people that don't have a diagnosed like lactose intolerance. Okay. Because a lot of people have too much calcium, and lactose products are high in calcium. Milk, yogurt, cheese. What else? Yeah, so summarizing it, it's simple. Heal from mold. You need to take more things to lower inflammation and put less stuff in your body to give you inflammation. Okay, babe. I'm gonna finish up. Within a week, I'm gonna make a video putting the company on blast. I said it now. I'm gonna have to do it. So I'm gonna make a video, Instagram picture, take a picture of the thing with the company logo on it, and write something about this arrived. I ordered this for around $500. It arrived without crucial components. I couldn't use it. Okay. I feel scammed. It'll be like for you, and it's bigger for me because I'm a low income. I'm on disability. Okay. Which means it's similar to if you will buy the latest iPhone and you look forward to it. I'm saving up for a new iPhone. And then you order it, it's like, it doesn't come with a charger and it doesn't have this other thing. So I can't use it. It was supposed to come with headphones, something like this. I bought the extra pack, something. It's supposed to come with the headphones and the charger. Lacks that you open the pack, it doesn't have a charger. And you see it's got a Ziploc bag that's supposed to contain the charger, it doesn't have it. Okay. I'm a target individual. Target individuals have the shit tampered with the mail. Meaning this happened to me many times when I order something online and it arrives missing something or something's broken inside of the box. Yeah, I'm gonna finish up. Don't take this shit for granted. I pay fucking money. I pay money to teach you things, healing for mold sickness, all these other problems. Other people, you have to buy my book or come to my clinic and I help you heal. And they want you to pay them money for it. And I pay money to do that, to give better health advice and more healing communication. Communication translates to healing if you apply it. Advice and instruction. I give instruction that translates to healing if you take it. Meaning I give better advice, better at helping heal from more than a lot of these people that are charging you. And I pay money to do it. So don't take it for fucking granted. I'm gonna end the video. So summarizing everything, it's simple. Less things into your body to give you inflammation. Put more stuff in your body to lower inflammation. MAP, multi-anti-inflammatory protocol. MAIP. Multi-anti-inflammatory. Multi-antioxidant protocol. Take a lot of different supplements to lower inflammation in the body and eliminate as many sources of like toxins that give you inflammation as possible. The hygiene products are okay. The home cleaning products. Don't use perfume. Don't use soft. Don't use deodorant. Don't use the commercial hygiene products and cleaning products. Switch to natural apple soap. Oh, on top of that, well, Mike. So I'm telling you to stop using the deodorant, the perfume, the soft, the detergent powder, the commercial chemical shampoo, and everything else. And then you go, well, I'm gonna use natural apple soap. Okay. And well, what about my BO? Get Clotho Silver in a spray bottle, 5, 10, 15, even 20 ppm. You keep it in the shower. Okay, bathroom. You take a shower with the apple soap, dry yourself off. You can spray the Clotho Silver, apply it topically to your problem areas. Okay, your feet, on your armpits, wherever. And that will inhibit bacterial growth, and it's bacterial growth that is responsible for the BO. You can spray this how you choose to. Okay, so eliminate all these toxins. Do a lot of things lower inflammation, do less things to give you inflammation. Sugar gives inflammation, all these toxic chemicals give you inflammation. So that's going to be the end of the video. If you got any questions, you can write a comment. I'm going to put a link in the description to Cathcart bowel tolerance protocol, possibly some other videos. Mycotoxins, mold, what makes it sick? The mold spores carry mycotoxins, okay, toxins. And what I'm recommending to you is megadose of vitamin C, the antitoxin, which is why it's like these fucks, they don't tell you what they need to know. It's like fucking retards. They're like, I'm here to teach you how to heal from mold. And fucking retards in mold groups, they're like giving anybody who's like, I'm helping you to heal from mold, which is something caused by chronic toxin exposure. And they're not telling you to megadose the antitoxin vitamin C. It's like they're fuck them, okay? Fuck them for putting themselves out there. It's like I'm here to help you. Possibly you're gonna pay me money. I'm gonna tell you how to heal from this toxin exposure. Okay, and you have toxins in your body still. Okay, even if you left the toxic environment, and they're not telling you to megadose the antitoxin vitamin C. Okay, they can go fuck themselves. Okay, they can. I'm gonna put a link to meaning vitamin C is a broad spectrum antitoxin. It is an antitoxin against chemical toxins, organic toxins, venoms, heavy metal toxins. Okay, here's another thing you can use to detox: cilantro. It's a heavy metal chelator. Cilantro. Also, ALA can have a chelation effect against mercury. Okay, so but I already told you to take ALA. With cilantro, you want to be careful, and you don't want to overdo it, so you have too much toxins released into your body into circulation at once. But you can use cilantro for detoxing. So that's gonna be the end of the video. Check the description. I'm gonna put links to vitamin C antitoxin by Thomas Levy video and a link to Cathcart titration bowel tolerance protocol. And those two links are gonna be in the description within 1 hour of clicking the end broadcast button. Okay. And possibly later on I'll find the timestamp where I was talking about it, but I'm gonna put it in the description. Okay. And sometimes I put the links beneath the disclaimer. So I have the disclaimer on top. But I think that now I will put the links at the top of the description. That's going to be the end of the video. Bye.